This video is going to show you how to create a new scene, save a scene, and load a scene. Now it's critical that you follow these directions because Algodoo saves a little bit differently than you're used to, and you don't want to lose any of your work. So when Algodoo comes up, it loads the last project that was loaded, so chances are that's not going to be yours. When you're ready to create a new scene, just click on the piece of paper in the upper left hand corner here for new scene. You'll get a choice for palettes and backgrounds. So this one's the most colorful, so I'm going to choose this one. And it gives me a nice blank screen. So now I'm ready to work, start drawing my objects, and away we go. Okay, now I'm going to back up a little bit and get back to this project. So let's say I drew all of this magically, and this is my project. Now I'm ready to save it. Now Algodoo does not save automatically, so it's critical that you save it as often as you can. So to save, you can click on the disk here or go to File, Save. And by default, you're going to see the directory it's saving to is Algodoo Scenes. We need to change this to the work in progress. So click on this folder here, go to the student account, go to desktop, and you get a double click to get to the next one, work in progress, and your class period. And it'll look blank because it's selecting that folder. You can see it up here. Click choose. And now you need to give it a title. So in your title, put your first name, last initial, and author. You can do first name, last initial. If you want to, you can add a description about your Rube Goldberg or your Algodoo project, and then click Save. Another thing to know about saving is that it will save on the current state of your project. So if I go ahead and play this and I do a little destruction here and things change, if I go ahead and save at this point, it's going to save everything in this destructed mode, which is not what I want at all. So when you're ready to save, make sure you're back at that kind of ready state before you hit save. Okay, it's going to ask if you want to overwrite the existing one, and absolutely we want a newer version. There you go. Now before you go, I would recommend that you go ahead and click on the new scene to clear things out before the next class comes in. You don't want them manipulating your project, and if you do come across someone else's scene, do the right thing and just click new scene to clear it off. Alright, but again, it is not going to prompt you to save it if you've done something to change it. So if I move these objects here, now my scene has changed. If I go new scene, you'll see it's not going to say, do you want to save? It's just going to create a new one. Now if you create the new scene and you go, oh wait, did I forget to save? You can always use the undo and then go and save it. Alright, so again, before you leave, click off and create a new scene, and then it's ready for the next class. When you come into class and you've already got a scene that's loaded, you can go to File, Load Scene, or click on this folder here, and then you can navigate out to the folder here, student account, desktop, work in progress, your class period, and choose your scene. And there we go. So again, if you notice when I went to load this, and I change the directory, it kind of looks blank here. All you're doing is setting the directory. Once the directory is set, then you can go ahead and click on your project here.